it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So how many of you today tuned in to the Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream? It was awesome. It was short. It was to the point. We had some awesome quiz questions on there, so people won some great platinum chests and stuff. It was awesome. So we found out, and it's been confirmed, as you can see in the image here, I didn't make this one, is that the Little Mermaid is coming to the kingdom. I mean, we knew it by the clues. I think some people figured it out really fast, some faster than others. We had some great letters and stuff that we had to kind of put into different words and stuff and sentences. We also had this great little short video which showed a fork, which we kind of knew that was for Ariel. So the Little Mermaid. So before we dive into what we saw in the live stream, for a quick recap here, I will just let you guys know that I will be doing a little bit of gameplay in this video just at the start. So if you guys want to just skip ahead a minute or two, you guys can just sort of jump right into what we found out in the live stream. If you guys don't want to go ahead and watch that whole thing, I'll try and keep this pretty brief. The Nightmare Before Christmas is back in the Legendary chest, which is pretty awesome because it is almost September, and that means that Halloween is approaching. I know, and we still got like 2 months, but whatever. It is coming, and I absolutely love holidays. Just holidays in general, but Halloween is loads of fun. So the Nightmare Before Christmas is back. I don't have all of the characters for that, as you guys may already know, and I'm still missing a few of the attractions. So huge bonus if we open a legendary chest. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see that. So pretty much what I'm going to be just doing right now is bring back some of the characters that I was leveling up. So starting with Roz. Roz is now level 7. The party monster's coming out tonight. Gosh, she is so creepy. And I love that I can do her creepy voice. It's just one of those things, you know? It's one of those things. Alright, so I need to choose someone else to level up here, and I'm thinking Stitch. You want to know why? Well, I will give you a quick little sneak peek, and I will mention it a little bit later. But the Lilo and Stitch characters, I was telling you guys before that you needed to start preparing them to be used in an event coming up, and I was right. I hit the nail right on the head here, and it is going to be Lilo and Stitch that is going to help with the Little Mermaid. I think that it's perfect since it's sort of beachy and stuff like that it is tied in with the Little Mermaid. I just find it works really well together. It's really sweet. And I love Lilo and Stitch, which means we're going to get a secondary storyline. And as you guys know, I love my dialogue and I love my storylines. Some characters, not so good as you know at imitating, but I always try. But Stitch, you know what? I feel like I got Stitch pretty much under wraps. Donald, on the other hand, not so much. But here is Donald and Goofy. Hey there, Donald. How's it going?
All of this searching is stressing me out.
Oh, well, that ain't good. You know what? I always found music helps me calm down. Landlocked Part 3. Send Donald to relax at Mickey's Filler Magic. Look at him run! Do we think Donald can relax? I don't think he can, but that's just Donald. But what do we expect here? And he's in his pirate costume, which means he's probably on overdrive mode here. He just thinks he's just so awesome in his costume that he's invisible, but he is not. He is still in stress mode, especially since Daisy didn't enjoy her date. Yeah, Daisy didn't enjoy her recent date, guys, because Donald wouldn't be quiet about his boat. And so now Donald's got that to worry about. So he's a little extra grumpy these days.
That didn't help me relax, but it does give me an idea about my boat.
Quest complete, Landlocked Part 3.
I just need to ask my friends to help me build a new one.
Oh, yeah. Donald's voice, let's just leave it as it's a needs improvement. You don't need to tell me in the comments about that one. We just know it. Okay, so the event here I will dive into as soon as we bring Mr. Stitch back. Here he is. He's just Stitch, not Mr. Stitch, but he is adorable. Stitch is now level 9. Yeah, I love doing his voice. So much fun. No idea what he says half the time, but still loads of fun. Alright, live stream time. So, the name of this limited time event is Watery Tale. So, Watery Tale, whenever I say it, it means we're talking about the Little Mermaid event. It starts on Thursday, September 6th. The update for the game will be available on Wednesday, September 5th. So make sure you guys check in your app store to start downloading it. I know a lot of you guys that play on Android have a little bit of trouble downloading the new content sometimes on time. So I think it's going to be really helpful, them giving it all to us a day early. It will help all of you guys that have those Androids. Make sure you guys download it on time before the event starts. How long is this event, do you ask? Well, I know the answer. 26 days. They have told us 26 days is how long it's going to be. And we are getting 7 characters. We are getting Sebastian, Scuttle. We are getting Ariel, Eric, Ursula, Flounder, and King Trident. So that is absolutely amazing. And bonus, we get a costume. So I will show you guys that in a few minutes here. Again, make sure you guys level up your Lilo and Stitch characters this weekend, especially because it's Labor Day weekend. Make sure you level them up, send them out, especially if you've got some that are those long, like 16 hours or 24 hours. Just get them out there over the weekend while you're spending time with your family or your friends, and just get it done. I know it costs magic, guys, but it will be worth it if you want to kind of help you out in this Watery Tale event, or if you wanted to just sort of continue with the secondary storyline. If you guys do not have all the characters, don't worry, level up the ones you do have. You will have an opportunity to get these characters again in a legendary chest or chest pack once the event starts. So you guys will be able to collect those characters if you do not have them. I did well in the event, so I have all the characters from this round, so I hopefully will be able to get through all of the secondary storylines. So I'm super, super excited about this. Okay, so let's go over the new attraction. So if you guys missed my predictions video, make sure to check that out before you even continue watching, or just after, whatever you want. But I thought I did a pretty good job with coming up with a lot of different ideas that they could do for this event. I got some of them right, actually quite a few, but there were a few that I sort of missed out on. But now that they sort of told us, I'm like, oh, that seems really obvious. Okay, so the first attraction we are getting is called Ariel's Grotto. Now, this one wasn't obvious to me at all. It is going to be very, very cool. It's a very simple one. Ariel's going to sit on a throne, basically. And the one cool thing, though, apparently about, I guess, her being or on the throne, is that the kids in your park will come around and take pictures of her there, which I think is super cool. I wonder if she'll have some like poses or something for the camera, but we'll have to wait and see about that. I'm assuming she will be in her mermaid costume for that. Yes, Ariel's gonna have a tail, guys. Don't worry, she can swim in your park, and I will show you guys how they will be able to do that in a minute. It's not like we all thought it would be, so that is one interesting fact. Now, the second one is Atlantica. I predicted this one. I'm very excited that it is coming to the kingdom. The one thing, though, and I've noticed this about some of the attractions they've put out in the last, 2 updates, maybe 3 now, is that I feel like they're stinging a little bit on some of the detail of the actual attractions, and this one is one of those ones. I was a little bit disappointed in it. It still looks really cool, but I wish it had more detail to it for sure. They could have just done so much more with it. I do love, though, that they incorporated it for the event for sure. Now, the next one is Ursula's lair. So this one, I thought they would do something with this, but I didn't know they would call it her lair. So I feel like I predicted this one too. Now, they have done a way better job than how I envisioned it in my mind. This one, it looks great. And what's really cool is when Ursula is there and she is, you know, creating her potions and, you know, causing chaos. Pretty much, you know, from the movie, she sings Poor Unfortunate Souls. I won't even attempt to sing because, you guys, I'm not a good singer. I try, but no. I'll stick to doing some voices. So yeah, anyways, you actually see the unfortunate souls coming out of, like, I call it her cauldron, but I don't know, whatever we actually want to call it. Yeah, basically, we actually can see the shadows of them and stuff, and I think it's really cool. The next one is called the Under the Sea Attraction. This is another one that I predicted, which I was really happy about, and it looks amazing. The one thing, though, about it is that it's got a lot of detail, which I love. Now, it does have some interesting things, though, to it. So a lot of it has items that Ariel has collected, like ship wheels and things like that. So that is definitely loads and loads of fun, and I think that that is a great attraction. Now, the one thing, though, guys, I'm a little bit surprised about is that we've got Eric, but I don't know how he is going to visit any of these attractions. So I'm interested to see how they incorporate Eric in all of this. Because he obviously is there, and obviously Scuttle too. Like, I mean, he's got wings. How on earth is he gonna get down there in order to be at these attractions? So I don't know how that is gonna work per se. So if you guys have any idea why they didn't incorporate something, like, I thought maybe we would be having something to do with the Kiss the Girl scene. Now that was, I'll tell you guys, Kiss the Girl is pretty much the parade float, which is extremely cool. But I thought that maybe they would have incorporated that as an attraction, actually, just so that there was one attraction that literally all of the characters could go and visit if they so desired. All the ones that I predicted, and I predicted all of those ones. I predicted a few other ones like that they could incorporate, but I did get all of the 7 characters right. So that's why I was surprised to see that that was the parade float and not an attraction. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but that's okay. I'll be interested to see once the event starts sort of how that all sort of ties together. Now, we are getting, in terms of decorations and stuff, we are getting an aquatic bench, which looks very cool. We are getting Eric's statue, which I assumed we were going to get because it's just amazing, and it looks so good. I cannot wait to add that to my kingdom. It's one of those things that you're like, okay, I know I should put out a concession because I get more magic from it, but this you just have to have out, you know? So Eric's statue is one of those things that is just going to have to be out in my kingdom. I will do a video for you guys, though, on how to get ready for the event. I know some of you guys that are watching then have subscribed to me now are newer players, so maybe this is even your first event. So don't worry, we've just got a few days, though, before the event starts, so I will be doing a video on how to prepare your kingdom in the next few days for this particular event. However, I have done lots of other videos on preparing your kingdom for events, and it's very similar each time. So if you guys want to kind of start planning and thinking about it, make sure to check those videos out. I especially love the one that I did for the Lilo and Stitch event and the Big Hero 6 one. Those were my 2 sort of big ones that I really feel that it will sort of apply to the Watery Tail event. So if you guys just want to get an idea of what I'm going to basically be talking about, make sure to check those videos out. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to be getting is the Trident Trophy. Now, that is a decoration that we can only get, from my understanding, is if we win or come in the top group of the leaderboard event. Now, it does look amazing, so pretty much I'm gonna have to get at least one of those in one of the leaderboards. They will have a few, so if you don't do well on one of them, don't worry. They will probably have like 3 or 4 of them at least throughout the event, so you'll have other times to win it if you don't win the first one. Okay, now concessions. We saw this one, and this one I feel like was one of those like, duh, how did I not figure this out? Was the starfish headband stand. So pretty much they have like a cute little starfish, I think it was, on the headband here, and it's so cute. And I was like, oh, okay, I should have guessed that. That makes a lot more sense than, what did I say? I think it was like King Trident's Trident or something, but I think there might be that too. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but anyways, it was pretty cool to see the starfish headband stand for sure. The next one is the croquet sandwich stand, and apparently that is actually a real one in the Disney theme park, so I can see why they have incorporated that one for sure. But I've never actually had that when I've been to Disney, so if you guys have and you think it was awesome, let me know in the comments below. That covers all the stuff that we're getting. But as in terms of characters and stuff like that, I will show you a few images now from the live stream that show us the characters. So you guys will see that I said Sebastian, Scuttle, Ariel, Eric, Ursula, Flounder, and King Trident. They are all visible in the images right here, as well as some of their character tokens, which is pretty cool. We got a little sneak peek of that, and I was like, screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. Obviously, needed to show you guys how cute some of those things are going to be. I did particularly enjoy that Ariel got her bag as one of the things that we need to collect for her character token. So I thought that was really, really cool. I'm very, very happy with that one for sure. Now looking at it, I'm like, oh, definitely that would have been one. So I think that's going to be really great. They did show us a few of the welcoming screens. So if you guys want to watch the actual welcoming screens and stuff like that, a preview of a few of them like Scuttle and Sebastian, for example, you guys can watch the live stream. I think it is worth taking a peek. However, I do pretty much tell you everything that was said and shown, like everything's here. But if you want to actually watch the little video part, then you can. So there's like 6 days before the event starts. So you guys have loads of time to get your kingdom ready for it. If you guys are like brand new players, make sure you progress your storyline to the point where you collect Mickey's pirate costume, because you will not be able to participate in the event if you have not unlocked California Screaming and collected Mickey's pirate costume. So those are just things that you guys need to look for if you're brand new players. It goes for every single event. That applies to all new players. So just make sure you try and grow your kingdom at least to that point, so you can try and collect at least a few of the characters from this event. I don't know which characters that we are going to have as paid characters. They did not show us that. So that is something that we will have to wait and see. But I think that it's gonna be pretty awesome. I don't think it really matters. I think I'm gonna be collecting all of the characters, paid and unpaid. It's just mandatory. So pretty much, okay, so I'll explain now pretty much how this event is gonna work in terms of what is going on here. Like, what are we trying to accomplish? So we are trying to actually, Ariel has, I guess, been turned back into a mermaid, and she's trapped, from my understanding. So she doesn't have her legs anymore, so she's stuck. So the only way we can get her out is by, I guess, freeing her from Ursula, I believe. So we have to defeat her and get Ariel out, I guess, of her little pond so that she can get her legs and start walking around the kingdom. But she does have the costume, which is shown here, of her mermaid costume and her blue outfit, which is one of the outfits that I was like, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the costume for Ariel. There was a few other options like her pink dress and stuff, but realistically I was like, you know what, no, this is the main dress that she wears like most of the movie when she, well actually yeah, most of the movie when she's got legs. So it was the blue dress, which I'm very, very excited about. Nothing like super fancy, but very classic. And I think it's really cool. So Ariel can walk around your kingdom. Otherwise, she will be like King Trident and Flounder and will swim around the kingdom. Now you're like, around the kingdom? No, I literally mean around the kingdom. So all of the waterways around your kingdom, apparently we can find Ariel, Flounder, and King Trident just around there. Now the thing is though, is they do dive down deep and they will disappear and they will pop up in another area. So if you guys are actually trying to click them, good luck, I think, by the looks of what they showed us. It's kind of one of those things like, yeah, you might just want to try and get to them by clicking the top left-hand corner where you see the face of the character that you were, trying to send out. So that would be my recommendation if you're actually looking for them, because that'll take you directly to the character itself if you're having trouble finding them, especially since they seem to move around a lot. And when they dive deep, if you can't find them, it's just like, really? So, I mean, we won't care when we first see them. We'll be like, oh, this is so awesome. But, I'm telling you, by Christmas time, we'll be kind of annoyed with the whole thing of where on earth is Ariel or where on earth is King Trident? He was just there. He vanished and I want to send him out. Like, we've seen this 100 times. So just get used to using the top left-hand corner picture icon and getting to the character that way instead of actually just trying to go around your kingdom and try and spot them, because I feel like it's going to be a little bit challenging. But the one thing I am curious about is how are characters like King Trident going to get to Atlantica if they are in the water? They must have to get out unless they don't visit these attractions, but somehow I'm like, yeah, they definitely do. So I'm not sure how this is going to work that way, but they do swim around the kingdom. Obviously, characters like Scuttle, they do not swim around your kingdom, so they're going to be flying around your kingdom. Well, he is anyway. Erica will be walking like a normal character, like Angel or Stitch. Mind you, they're not that normal, but as normal as our kingdom is going to get. So I think I touched on pretty much everything that we saw that had to do with the event. There was a few other things, little details, but I mean, generally for the most part, that covers everything that you guys need to know. So hopefully you found this video helpful. I will be doing a video on how to prepare your kingdom for this event. For me, I too like to take it as an opportunity to collect lots of magic and stuff like that. And hopefully by the end of the event, I will have up to 2 million magic to unlock that land slot and can do a speed build of the kingdom, because I'm going to rip it apart. I'm going to get rid of everything and start from scratch. I mean, unless you guys want me to do one or like a live stream and just put everything in, but I feel like a speed build would be much easier for you guys to watch, and it would not take like an hour to try and fit everything in. So thanks for watching another Disney Girls Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a big Mickey thumbs up for lots more Disney girl fun. And honestly guys, turn on that notification bell, because there is going to be loads of videos coming to do with the Little Mermaid, and this has been an event that we have all been wanting so badly for so long. So this is finally here, coming to the kingdom, and we've seen the countdown from the live stream, so we know it's real now. This is not a dream. This is not a dream. This is actually happening, and I'm super excited, and I'm kind of wanting to jump up and down right now, but I will wait until I stop recording. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Bye!